Hey, Scott Grove here, and I'm at Marc Adams School, and I've been honored to teach here for 11 years. This is probably, and I'm going to go on a limb. Normally I say this is the best school in the country, which it definitely is, but I'm going to say it's the best school in the world. There's hands down, he brings in the best instructors from all over, and he has just published an amazing book. So Marc, tell me about this book. There it is.
This book was 10 years in the making. I came up with a concept a long time ago because on every Tuesday night here at the school,
Right.
instructors show their work.
Yeah.
And my instructors, I go all over the world to find the best at what they do.
He does.
And so it's an opportunity for me on Tuesday nights to see their work. And it's always one of those things that's been so inspirational and motivational that I get to see it, but nobody else does. So I started formulating this idea of the difference makers. Now, we've had probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 350 plus instructors here over the years.
Yeah.
And I wanted to narrow it down to just under 10%. And so I took the people that I believe in our generation, in our lifetime, are the people who are setting the course for those people 100 years from now. And so if you go back to the beginning of furniture making in America, I mean, after we settled here and we finally started to have colonies, furniture was really one of the first trades to take off in America. People don't know that. And at that point in time, we had Goddard and Townsend, and you had Fife, and there was a bunch of people at the time that they were making furniture had no clue that someday their pieces, 200 years later, were going to be worth millions and millions of dollars, and only collected and on display in our finest museums in our country.
Yeah.
Then you flash forward to just a little bit after the Civil War, we had this our own rebirth with William Morris in the arts and crafts movement.
Yeah, yeah.
And then all of a sudden that was going really strong and the work was incredible then, but then Depression hit and war hit.
Sure.
And right after World War II, we started what was called the Industrial Art Revolution, which was where we were teaching in high schools now trades.
Right, right.
And so the third generation of people that came along were the Sam Maloof, and Castle and Krinoff, and there was a whole group of people in that 50s, 60s time period.
Sure.
Now flash forward to where we are in 2010, 2020, in this time period, a little bit before and a little bit thereafter. This is the next group of people who what they're doing in their work, they've built upon from their forefathers, and they've turned it into maybe a different type of craft, a different approach. We have different tools and technology today, but these people are doing things that are setting the path for what will be done in the future.
Sure.
And so that's why I call it the difference makers. And Scott here is one of the people that I've chosen to be in this book. Now the fun thing about that is I've broken it down in 4 different categories on you. First of all, you see a lot of his work as everybody else's. But the things that I've done is the first thing starts with just a little bit about you, your bio.
Yeah.
The awards that you've won, the places where you've lectured, all of those things about you.
Sure.
Then the second part is about the story of you. And it tells you telling me, I should say, how you started in woodworking, your background, where you've come to. Then there's a section in there that I call on the personal side. And that's just simply, where you were born, where you went to high school,
Stats.
Married, are you right or left-handed? And you're left-handed, and a lot of people in this book are left-handed. And it's just the stats on you. And then the final thing is the personal take. So what that is it's an opportunity, because I've known you for so many years and you've done so much for me. I have a different insight to you that most people might not.
Right.
And it's the fun side and the things that I know about you that I wanted to share with people that they might not ever know. And so everybody in the book,
He knows all the dirty secrets.
I did, but I didn't put those in the book. I kept those. I better keep those out so that you don't have to go back to jail.
Right.
So with that, Scott is one of the feature people in this book, and he deserves to be there, and I'm real honored.
Well, thank you so much, man. This is an amazing book. So really, if you want to see some of the top craftsmen in the country and the world and what they're doing now, very inspirational. And where can they find the book?
Well, through Lost Art Press.
Lost Art Press?
And that's, I believe, the only place where you can go to buy it is through them. There might be a couple of distributors that Chris has that he distributes through. You can get it through me at the school, but you can't get it on Amazon or anywhere else like that. And I think that's the uniqueness of Chris and why his books are so well received.
Quality printing. I mean, this is a really quality book. Boy, the photography in here, and I'm honored to know a lot of these guys in here. Just amazing work. Boy, and I got to share with this, I am really happy. So you know about Marc, he's into marquetry, and Disney, you know. I'm not going there, I don't know why, you know, I'm sure it has to do with your mother, but this is inlaid of his. So look at this. I mean, this is all inlaid. This is amazing stuff. So I'm so happy to have one of Marc's pieces. And yeah, it's been great. So check out this book. Check out Marc Adams School. And thanks for watching. Okay, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.